Hello, welcome to Easy Crypto with Nimiq. I'm your host Richie, and today we are going to be talking about a very exciting topic that the Nimiq community have been waiting for quite some time. It's Nimiq's first native mobile app called Nimiq Pay, and to talk about that, I'm here with Alberto, front-end developer, and with Marvin, back-end developer of the team. So how are you guys doing? Yeah, nice. So let's start by talking a little bit more about the basics. Marvin, can you start by explaining what Nimiq Pay is and what's its primary purpose?
The primary purpose of the Nimiq Pay app was payments, which first seems obvious because we with Nimiq always focus on payments, but the Nimiq wallet has a lot of additional features like swapping between to Bitcoin or to USDC and managing multiple wallets and so on. So it's not streamlined to the real payment use case, and that was what we wanted to do with Nimiq Pay. But we also wanted to allow to basically pay at places where the Nimiq wallet would currently not allow to pay. And that's why we built it into a native app, because there we can use more hardware features that will allow in the future to better pay at all the places you can imagine.
Nice. Nice, thank you. And Alberto, as a front-end engineer, how do you ensure that Nimiq Pay, meant for payments, then remains user-friendly while integrating advanced and modern features?
But the usual flow is like we have overnight, making sure that UI and UX is super good. So then I implement that UI and UX, making sure everything can be done. It's not super fancy, so the user has a normal experience like using any other app. And then we make sure before releasing that all the Q&A texts are passed. We have the internal testing, also making sure that anybody that hasn't used the app before, because I'm super used to it, so I don't see the flaws in the app, but we use internal testing with the team to make sure that everyone can use the app without trivial knowledge. Then we go to the private testing with community users we trust, and after that to the open beta and production. So we have a lot of steps to make sure that everything is super done, like perfection before releasing to the public.
Okay. Okay, cool. Thanks a lot, Alberto. And I imagine also integrating some features that are available for native apps, like biometrics.
Yeah. We listen to the community. We know they want a native app because it's easier to just open an app and pay instead of going to the whole process like opening the wallet, selecting send a payment, opening the QR, scanning the QR, input your password. So now the flow is simplified. So yes, open the app, click on pay, scan, put your biometrics. That cannot be done in browser, so that's why a native app makes a lot of sense. So yes, put your biometric like Face ID, Touch ID, or fingerprint, whatever the phone has, and it's already done. Like 2 steps instead of the whole process.
Beautiful. And Marvin, what are the upcoming features or developments that user can expect in Nimiq Pay? Can you give us a sneak peek into the roadmap?
Yeah, so we've been working since a long time, on the partnership with Blue Code. This feature was always clear that it will require a native app. So Nimiq Pay will be then the native app that will add Blue Code support, which means in all the Blue Code acceptance locations, you will be able to pay with NIM using the Nimiq Pay app. We will also integrate support for Bitcoin Lightning acceptance points. So wherever there is support for accepting Bitcoin Lightning transactions, you will also be able to pay with your NIM using the Nimiq Pay app. And we are also further looking into NFC payments and integrating with more partners so that there's even more acceptance locations.
Cool. Very cool. Thanks a lot. And Alberto, how do you envision the integration of these features into the interface and design?
So the idea is to have all of those features, but with the same flow we have. We don't want to make it super complex. We just want the user to, when there's a new feature, make it super clear, not like going to menu, settings, enable feature like we maybe have now. So it would be like payment, QR code, blue code, that's all. So it's in new feature, just choose blue code when you're going to pay, payment done.
Okay, cool. Thanks a lot. So I think that will be it. Thanks a lot for joining me today. And let's stay tuned, subscribe if you want to hear more about the Nimiq Pay and more about the new features that are coming to it. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.